whip is really jet. Yeah, her moon rock with a Glock. I can't really rock. Teardrop on my homie fit, he got a body. No DM, I'm her MCN on Instagram. My skin peanut butter color, inside whip is really jet. Yeah, her moon rock with a Glock. I can't really rock.
Yo, what is up, Finesse Squad? It's your main man, KiddStan. Today, we are back with another Finesse Kid video. Guys, your eyes do not deceive you. Yes, today we are playing a Universal Time, a new universe, bro. AUT is finally back, man. It's been so long, bro. We've been waiting for it. It's funny, after I released my video yesterday, the game actually released like a couple hours later, bro. I was like, man, I wish this game would drop. And then literally hours later it dropped, and then I was at home sadly, and I was like, you know what, it's too late to upload now. But we are back with it today, and as we are playing the game, I was kind of just exploring, you know, checking some stuff out, just learning certain things, and I want to make a video basically to come through for the squad and give you guys a guide, a beginner's guide on everything you need to know when first getting into the game. Now, before we do all that, if you guys can do me a huge favor, if you guys are new to the channel, you guys do enjoy this video, you do find it helpful, please hit that subscribe button, okay? Your boy just recently hit 40K. I'm trying to hit 50K subs really soon. I think we could do it, honestly. I think we could do it by the end of October. I think we can hit 50K subs by the end of October. That is my goal. Actually, the end of September. I think we can hit 50 subs by the end of September, bro. I genuinely think we can. So, if you guys do want to show support to the channel, please hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and don't forget to hit this video with the like no jutsu, bro. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, let's get right into it. Alright, so as some of you guys may know, AUT is, it's kind of like a revamp, a big update. It's like a new game, but at the same time it's not entirely a new game, if that makes sense. So luckily for us in AUT, bro, for those of you guys who did play the original, they were nice enough, they loved us enough to bless us with allowing us to keep some of our old stands from basically the original. I know that they had to get rid of certain stuff and wipe certain people from certain things. So like certain stands, like if you have like some type of unattainable or some crap or something that they did transfer over, I know they made it so that you couldn't keep those stands. But I would say for basically all the public, for most of the public stands, if not all, they did allow us to keep those with us, bro. So if you guys, you know, did play the original, what you're gonna want to do first things first is make sure you check out your ability storage, bro. See what you got up in here, bro. So right now I got with me, I got Gaster, I got Crystallize, I got Shadow Dio. Gaster was actually the only one I would say that was from AUT originally. The rest I kind of just, you know, went and got just from picking up arrows and stuff like that. So we do have yeah, so it's like you guys gotta make sure to check if you do have any of your old stands. Make sure to double check that, because you don't want to miss out on, especially when you could be using those in PvP and etc, stuff like that. So in addition to that, when you're hopping in the first game, let's say you don't have a stand, let's say you didn't play the original game, or let's say you're starting off fresh, you know what I'm saying? You're thinking, hey, KiddStan, what do I do next? Where am I supposed to start? Well, basically what you guys are going to want to do is come over here to where I'll be showing you. You guys, I'll often be using the park, the central park, as kind of like a marker to like kind of dictate where, like, you know, everything is on the map. So when you're kind of here at the park, you know, just facing the park, what you're gonna want to do, oops, I did not mean to do that. What you're gonna want to do, oh my goodness, I did not mean to do that either. Oh no, oh no, stop it, no, oh my gosh. All right, I just took my clothes off. All right, so what you're gonna want to do is come over here to this little soccer field, and you're gonna want to come into these mountains, bro. Now in this map, bro, the way this game works versus the original is that you'll no longer just be kind of finding arrows that spawn around the map per se, but what you're gonna do, you're gonna go up to these asteroids that will fall out of the sky and land, right? So you don't want to go to these asteroids, and when you go and you know, I guess consume these asteroids, as you guys can see, you'll obtain an arrow in which you can use to get a stand. So if you're playing this game for the very first time, you're wondering, how do I get a stand? You're gonna want to come to this area and you want to go and click on these asteroids in order to, you know, test your luck and see what you can get, bro. So you kind of just come over here, check these asteroids out, and just, you know, get whatever. You get a whole bunch, right? And you want to be mindful about these asteroids because something that we should take note of is that when you get these arrows will save if you die, but I believe they will not save if you leave the server. So if you leave the server with these arrows in your toolbar, you will lose them. So be mindful of that, because, you know, you don't want to have a whole bunch stacked in your toolbar and then you just leave and you come back and you don't have them anymore. But I will say that if you use an arrow, if you consume an arrow, stab yourself one, when you respawn, you'll still have your arrows in your inventory. Now, with that being said, you can also use this the stand storage, like I showed you guys, in order to store arrows, or not to store arrows, but to store stands. But what you can do is you can come here to M, you can go to your bank, and you can use this to kind of store different arrows or different items in general that you might want to store that will be in your toolbar that won't save when you leave the game. Now this is very important because, like I said, if you guys got like okay, there we go. So with these chests, you guys want to be mindful of that. You guys want to basically collect them as much as possible, because with these chests, you can actually find different items that, you know, that you could have possibly obtained from these chests, right? So sometimes these chests will give you cash, you know, just flat out money. Sometimes they might give you a certain drop. I believe some of them also even drop arrows, if I'm not mistaken. So these chests are actually where you guys are gonna find most of your rare items from. Or just like your rare items or your rare tasks, or how you'll be like obtaining your rare stands or your rarer stands, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like for the most part, like just using regular arrows, you'll get kind of like just the standard stands, you know, the kind of just the typical stuff that everyone will get. But from basically these chests and these drops that you'll that will kind of just spawn throughout the map randomly throughout time, that's the way you'll actually be able to get items and certain things that you'll then use in order to unlock stronger and rarer stands. Now, in addition to that, you also want to be mindful of the kind of like the quest line, bro. So this game does have a quest line, and in these quest lines, you guys will actually be able to do different tasks. You'll be asked to do different things, and through that you'll actually be able to unlock stronger stands, rarer stands, you know, stands that you won't be able to typically just get from arrows. So you guys definitely want to kind of progress in the game through the quest lines as much as you can, because these things are very important. Now, it has certain NPCs that you can basically find throughout the map, as you guys have seen. You guys can basically talk to, not only just for quests specifically, but kind of just like NPCs that you can talk to who help you and allow you to kind of just like progress and evolve and, you know, obtain new stands. So here we have a Jotaro, and you see that he says, "Hey, I'm Jotaro, a stand user. If you have a stand like mine, I can train you to evolve it." Now, obviously, being Jotaro, this is kind of like a JoJo. This is basically a JoJo reference here, and you'll just kind of have to know, all right, what exactly is a stand like his? And anybody who's, you know, has any idea of what JoJo is, you know that a stand like his is what he's referred to as Star Platinum. You know what I mean? So basically, you can talk to him, and just as an example, you can talk to him, and he'll tell you exactly how you can evolve Star Platinum into the game and just obtain a new stand. So these things are quite frequent. You want to be very mindful of these different basically these different NPCs around the map, because they will help you get stronger stands, like, you know, and that's always the goal of these type of games. You always want to get a stronger stand. You always want to be OP and become, you know, like the next best thing, bro. You want to get the rarest and strongest stand. Now, it's very mindful that you guys also want to look out for alien pods. These are actually things that, dude, okay, I thought one just spawned. These are actually things that you can kind of find apparently throughout the map, bro. So let me see if I can find one for you guys. But you can find these different alien pods that will sometimes fall, usually just randomly. All right, so these alien pods will spawn in the same location as these meteors. So if you're wanting to farm these alien pods, basically what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna kind of have to be farming meteors at the same time, right? So this is gonna be farming these alien pod or these meteors and kind of just get them out the way, because if a meteor is down there, I'm not sure if like a alien pod or meteors can land where another meteor already is, or if they despawn, honestly, because I haven't like really like, that's one of those things I haven't actually noticed myself, if they even despawn. But there's a possibility that they might. I haven't seen them despawn, but don't quote me on that. But I do know that these alien pods do spawn the same areas as meteors, or asteroids. So I kind of just been you know, interacting with them and taking them out, moving them out the way just in case. Like I said, don't quote me on that. But basically, if you want to, what these alien pods will do is, you know, you kind of just farm these, and if you find an alien pod, it'll allow you to obtain the Omnitrix as a stand. And you guys know how excited how I'm feeling about that Omnitrix. You know what I'm saying? Really hoping to see that Omnitrix soon. I believe there's actually a way you can kind of like anticipate when a alien pod or like an asteroid will spawn. There's kind of a way to anticipate that. You can kind of like time it based on when your chest spawn. So yeah, you can kind of use that to try to cheese as much as you can, and just kind of see like, okay, based on when other things spawn, that's when you kind of like calculate, okay, that's when like certain other things in the game will spawn itself. If that makes sense. Like based on what, all right, based on when a chest will spawn, you can kind of tell on when a meteor will drop, or when an asteroid, or when an alien pod will drop. Mainly because alien pods are going to be kind of the same thing as meteors. It's just a chance of being an alien pod instead of a meteor. But yeah, in addition to that, you know, you got your basic stuff like you know, you got your products. There's items that you can buy at the item shop. There's certain things that you can do. If you don't want to use a stand in this game, there's always standless builds that you can go, which are also pretty cool. But I highly recommend getting a stand, bro, because stands are so fun in this game. But you know, simple stuff like you can make a gang in this game in order to, you know, be the, oh, actually, I guess they don't have gangs added. Wow, I could have sworn they would have had it by now. But yeah, so there's different quests that you can kind of pick up here, as you guys can see. That depending on your, like, the stands that you have, there's certain quests that you can also do. So every time you get a new stand, I highly suggest, especially if it's a stand that you want to keep or use, highly suggest looking into what type of quest or progression that stand might have in game currently, because then you might actually be able to evolve it into something a lot cooler. But yeah, that's gonna be all for my guide on universal time, a new universe. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I hope it was pretty clear and simple for you guys. Hope you guys did find it helpful. If you guys did, once again, find this video helpful, please hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and make sure to hit this video with the like dojutsu. With that being said, oh, something just spawned. Until next time, guys, we are out.